All right, good morning, everybody here from Belterra Casino. To our Facebook followers out there, this is Facebook Live Tour Championship Edition. I want to give you a sneak peek of what our players are going to be experiencing here very soon. Wanted to give you a little snapshot here of what we're calling Winners Row. These are going to be the flight trophies awarded today at the Tour Championship. So we got some really cool flame flags with the Queen City Am Tour logo. Our player of the year is going to be getting this awesome Callaway head cover today. So our 12 flight winners and our players of the year are going to be receiving those before we tee off today. We've got our previous Queen City Cup champions going to be returning today. So our 2019 defending champion, Brandon Johnson, Clark Cowan, and Nodmed Saverja-Surin. All in the field today. They won it in 18, Josh Dunn, Chris Jaggers, and of course our beloved Bob Frank. He also won the championship in 18. This is where we'll be snapping our winner photos today here. We call this the gold, silver, and bronze divisions. The gold is for all open players. It is low gross. Silver is our senior players, 50 years and older, and they are also low gross. And then our bronze division, which takes in the USGA handicap system. It creates a net score to even the playing field where everybody is involved. So later on, our winners photos are our winners of each flight are going to be accepting one of those beautiful flags. We'll be taking their picture right here. So I see that Ed Smith, Eric Mason, Cheston Miller, definitely in the hunt this year for the Queen City Cup. Cheston, this could be you later. And if it is, there's your flag you will receive for the bronze medal, the silver medal, and the gold medal. Also, want to thank all our players today. If Danette Clark is out there, Danette, I know we didn't invite you this year because of some of the COVID stuff, but wanted to say that we completely continue to support Building Blocks for Kids. We've got a $1,000 donation coming your way after the event that we would like to make on behalf of the Queen City Am Tour. For anybody out there watching, please visit bb4k.org, buildingblocksforkids.org. Also, taking care of the men and women of the military, our armed forces. So the David Faraday Foundation will be sending them $1,000 here later today. There's the star of the show, Mr. One Mike Perazzo, on staff today. Also, guys, here just to recap, our 2017 champions, Brady Marinangeli, Larry Hicks, and Ben Shelton. 2016, before we had a silver division, Kyle Burchett was the winner in the gold, and Chris Waldespol was our winner in the bronze. And then before we had the bronze and the silver, the gold and the silver, we just had a net, and that was Larry Fletcher in 2014. Larry, hope you're doing well. We miss you and Debbie out here on tour. And then our former national champion, Mr. Burton, is right there. So again, this is kind of our winner's row. That's what players will be coming up to here later in the day. And then here's where they're going to be staged as we come into the facility here at Belterra. Got a very hospitable staff that'll be greeting our players. They'll be all loaded up here into these carts. They'll be walking down that way to the range, which I'll take you down to in a little bit. So again, that's where the championship will be held. When players come in to check in today, first, they're going to be getting their pregame announcements right here on our military podium. So we've got the armed forces represented today as usual. We have the flags up here in honor of all those who have served or are actively serving. And then players will be coming right here to the check-in process. And they will be greeted by our staff. Again, Mr. Mike Perazzo. Mike, how are we doing today? Awesome. Coach, having a little breakfast. We're getting him fired up. We're in our attire, so the players will show up right here. They will come in through check-in. We'll have Margie McGahey, Brian, and Mike here to greet you guys. If you got in the skills competition today, we have a thing called blind ball draw. You'll be getting one of these golf balls that you will open up, and at the very least, you will get a Titleist golf ball with a little BB4K ribbon on it. And in some of these, you'll actually find a poker chip worth anywhere from $25 to $100 to the lucky winners. So the first 80 players that check in are going to get those. If you got into the raffle today, you're going to pick up one of these little dice. It's got a number on it. You'll hold on to that for later, and hopefully you will win one of these amazing prizes. Here, the grand prize. So we've seen a lot of our amateur tours out there boasting about how good they are. They're all great, but there's none better or bigger than the Queen City Am Tour guys. Here's your proof. Here are the grand prizes today. We've got about a $650, $700 bourbon basket waiting for someone to win in the raffle today. We've got some Bengals signed gear jerseys. We have got the Arnold Palmer flag, some Scotty Cameron merchandise. This is really cool. This is called the Masters Man Cave. It's kind of a canvas art of Jack Nicklaus when he won the 86 Masters. We've got Tiger in his patented pose. Some pretty cool military stuff here for you guys. A Ping Hoofer bag. We got a bunch of Cleveland wedges to give out today. An Odyssey putter. Of course, the rangefinder. Got some cool stuff here from your local Cincinnati Reds and Cincinnati Bearcats. That is a really neat wine, kind of bronzed holder that you can put up. Got a Reds jersey. Of course, some of the Bearcats, which we all know and love. Let's make sure we get this out of there so that we can display the logo with pride. Of course, we didn't forget about our Louisville contingent. We thank all the Louisville players and the Kentucky players who have traveled to the Queen City Am Tour this year. It's not just Cincinnati, it's also Louisville. Big thank you to those guys. We got a signed Lamar Jackson mini helmet up for grabs today. Donovan Mitchell jersey. Got some Buckeye stuff. Of course, FC Cincinnati. Got a jersey here, some pretty cool Sunfish putter covers. Going to pay ode to Mr. Frank today as well. We've got a Masters VIP experience to give away in Bob's honor. That is a free practice round with some of the Green Jackets that are currently enshrined into our local Hall of Fame. That will be held at Heritage Club. So you'll get a practice round with some of the Green Jackets. You'll get a free round of golf at the 2021 Masters at Heritage. You get some free golf Titleist swag once you get to the tournament. And you get an honorary T-ball off number 1. Speaking of Green Jackets, I see that Jim Beatty is watching. Jim, good to see you. We'll be seeing you soon. Looking forward to seeing you. For our Kentucky fans out there, we haven't left you out. And, of course, the reason we didn't leave you out is because one of our biggest Kentucky fans, Mr. Bill Leppert, will be honoring him as well, another former Green Jacket. So for those that remember Bill, his favorite tournament was the Memorial Tournament. Big fan of supporting the troops, the men and women of the armed forces. So we've got a Memorial Tournament VIP experience in his honor where you'll win a foursome for yourself, 3 other members, or 3 guests, the pairing of your choice. You'll get the Honorary Eagle Award. You'll get to walk with a wounded warrior, Steve Crosley, in a practice round. And then Bill was a big Strixon guy. She'll be getting a Strixon prize pack. Of course, we were supposed to have a Ryder Cup year this year. Unfortunately, that was postponed due to COVID, but that'll be coming in 2021. But got some really cool Team USA gear here as one of the grand prizes. And, of course, we got plenty of golf bags, plenty of alcohol, plenty of golf balls. It's going to be a great time here. And I'm not even done yet. So this is, again, you are still checking in. We say hi to Mr. Perazzo again. And just for coming here and supporting us and playing a great tournament of golf here at Belterra, if that wasn't enough, you're going to get one of these beauties. So you get a nice little Yeti tumbler. We've got a Building Blocks for Kids Champions for Charity bracelet. Inside this tumbler, you're going to find some goodies. You get 3 golf balls. You get a Truva Spades in honor of Belterra here. You get a logo Queen City Cup ball. You get an Am Tour ball. You get a ball marker. You get some nice tee markers. And you get a really nice divot repair tool that should be in there somewhere as well. That is logoed with the Queen City Am Tour. So
I'll show that off. This is sweet.
Yeah. Never have too many of these. It says it's the inaugural 2020 season. And on the other side, the Queen City Am Tour, which, as you know, is all about camaraderie, competition, and charity. Check, check, and check today here as we do all 3. And again, I'll take you guys out of registration now. We're going to head over to the range and give you a little bit of preview of what you'll experience again as you guys get here. So, Tony Burbridge, good to see you, buddy. Glad you're coming down from the Columbus area. We're looking forward to playing you guys in the Ryder Cup this fall. Hopefully get the cup back, but it's going to be a tough battle. But again, players will come in right here, check in with the Belterra staff. You'll find your cart here by your hole. We'll get you guys all lined up and loaded up. And this is a 130 shotgun. 83 players competing today for the title of Tour Champion. So whether you're playing and right on cue, Mr. Newsom, Facebook Live, the first one to arrive as always. Richard, good to see you, buddy. Of course, supporting the Bearcats like he should. But again, guys, whether you're just playing for a major championship today, this is the 4th of the Greater Cincinnati Grand Slam. Last major of the season, so all players are competing for that major championship and that flag trophy, which you saw back there. But as I give you a little walk, we're going to walk down to the range here. We also have the culmination of the Queen City Cup, which, as you know, which makes our tour very unique. So we kind of duke it out all season long in a season-long side game to win almost $25,000 in prizes today. Also here at Belterra, of course, we're going to be honoring our buddy Mr. Frank again, as always. So Bob's Bridge, in memory of the greatest, 33 career wins, lifetime. He was our first Green Jacket recipient. See some others starting to join. Dave Cope, who will be out here on the military appreciation hole later this morning. He'll be taking care of you guys. Jay Clark, I see that you're watching. Really looking forward to meeting you today. I think you're going to have a great time on the Queen City Am Tour. I want to thank you for playing and coming down, so we look forward to meeting you soon. But again, players, as you come in today, you got the old clock tower here. Going to be walking down here to get ready to start hitting some golf balls. You got the option here of the putting green, which is lined out with some of our banners. This is where you can come and roll a couple putts. Greens are in good shape today. They're going to roll very nicely for you guys. So looking forward to seeing you guys put up some really nice scores today. And then here's the site of Belterra, which has got one of the best practice facilities on tour. Beautiful driving range. You got this putting green area right here. A lot of space to hit golf balls. They've already got them out waiting for the players. See, my beautiful wife is watching. Good morning to you, babe, and the kids. Hope you guys have a great day. And again, guys, just a sneak peek of the driving range. It is beautiful. It is sunny. Weather looks amazing. We are very excited to end the season. It's been a long one. We never knew where this thing was going to go at the start of the season, as you know, with the coronavirus. We got suspended for a little bit. We regrouped thanks to a lot of our members. Big thank you out there to Chris Jaggers, who's brought on a lot of new tour members. Danny Oliver has done the same. Rob Longwell, as always, huge sponsor and partner of the Am Tour. We love you, Rob. We appreciate everything you've done for us. And of course, unfortunately, we couldn't have Ed Johnson come out today, and we couldn't get Ed out. But Ed, if you are watching or listening, just want to thank you so much for all you've done for our tour to get us on our feet and to help us be able to afford some of these banners so that our player experience still lives up to everybody's standards. So free market health plans there, and Ed Johnson, thank you. Of course, our friends at Golf Exchange, been a great partner all season. Alex Doty, Jared Foster, all the group at Golf Exchange. Please visit one of their 4 or 5 locations in the Cincinnati and Lexington area. They are truly experts. In fact, Alex fitted me with some Callaway Mavericks and a new TaylorMade driver. And for those who have played with me, they've seen the results. So thank you to those guys for doing that. Really want to say thank you to everybody out there on our tour, not just across the country, but to our local, what we call our heroes. They all play here. So thank you to anybody who is serving in the military, the men and women of the armed forces. Thank you to everybody in the healthcare field right now who are on the front lines battling COVID. Big thank you to our first responders, our fire department, emergency services, and of course our police for keeping us safe and keeping a lot of balance out there in a crazy world. So to all those playing on our tour, if you are one of these circles here, we thank you. And then finally, Sonder Brewing up in Mason just did a great job sponsoring the Kings Golf Outing. Got to see those guys on Friday. Big thank you to all they've done for you to create the Sonder Signature Series this year. If you guys are in Cincinnati, live in northern Cincinnati, please go visit Sonder. Great group of people. They're trying to be Ohio's destination brewery. They do some great things. Got some great beers. They would love to see it. Just a great environment. So please go visit them. And again, big thank you to Rob Longwell, Pam Longwell, Feeder Supply, a lot of area stores all over the Kentucky area. For the Pet Lover Store, go visit them as well. Huge supporters of the tour, just the greatest people you'll ever meet. Truly kind and truly generous, helping out many. So thank you to them. And then we wrap it up here, guys. There's your kind of sand area, your bunker area to hit some shots. We'll give you some live updates later on as we get on the tour, but we're going to end it right here today, guys. Start checking back in with us for live results. We'll probably take you out to the Building Blocks for Kids charity hole on number 2. We're the closest to the pin today. Is going to win a $100 credit at the pro shop at Belterra. We've got some par 3 contests by T-Box out there today. They're going to win some Cleveland wedges. The military appreciation hole, we've got that tee moved up so that it is gettable. It's going to be drivable, so people are going to try to fire away at that thing. If you are closest to the pin and won, you are going to win a set of Cleveland wedges today. We've got 4 sets to give away in total, so a lot to give you guys as a thank you. It's been a great season. Looking forward to paying out almost $25,000 in prizes through the skins game, through the skills competition, through the season-long Queen City Cup, as it says here, pursuit of the prize pool. It all ends here today.